back opening up another old vintage, well, not too old, but junk wax baseball cards. Here we have 1988 Donruss. I think I've got, maybe 4 or 6 packs. And these are still sealed. Don't appear to be tampered with. There's the, maybe these are a leaf version. We'll have to wait until I start opening them. And of course, these being in 1988, I think the key rookie would be Tom Glavine, and the other would be Roberto Alomar. But of course, we're also hoping to get, a Barry Bonds or Nolan Ryan or Don Mattingly, some players of that ilk as well. So let's take a look to see what we've got. There, of course, the puzzle piece, which we're just going to throw away. And there's a Diamond King of Devon White when he was with the California Angels before he came to the Blue Jays, and had a great run with the Blue Jays during their back-to-back World Series years in 92 and 93. And he, of course, played stellar Gold Glove center field with some speed as well and some power. So there was nothing there to write home about in that first pack, unfortunately. So pack number 2, we're going to hope to do a bit better. So I remember opening up hundreds of these packs when I was a kid. They were really reasonably priced, probably like 50 or 75 cents a pack. I guess Stan Musial, there it is, was the puzzle piece. There's Joe Carter, speaking of those glory years of the Blue Jays. That's back when he was with the Cleveland Indians. Of course, drove in 121 runs in 1986, so he was a big RBI guy even early in his days. And there's Jim Clancy, Jeff Robinson, Randy St. Clair, and we're going to finish off with Dave Parker. That's what the back there looks like. And Willie Wilson. So, again, not much going on. Let's change piles here. Let's go to the second pile. Hopefully our luck will change and get something better. So, we're going to toss away that puzzle piece again. There's Tom Pagnozzi, catcher. And Garth Orridge. All right, there's Casey Candell. Another checklist. That's 2 and 2 packs. And keep moving on here. There's Barry Larkin, but of course it's a second-year card. But we'll keep him to the side because we'll keep the Hall of Famers out of the common pile. Hopefully more than just one will come out of these packs. Not looking so good so far. One keeper card out of 3 packs. Of course, this is probably a high 600 or 700 or heaven forbid maybe an 800 card set. So a lot of cards to go through. A lot of common players. There's our first rated rookie. It's Toronto Blue Jays second baseman Nelson Liriano. And a second one, Kurt Manwaring. Kirk Gibson. 2 Kirks back to back. There's David Cohn. And hopefully something in the second half of this pack worth setting aside. There's Rick Aguilera, Glenn Hubbard, Tim Raines. We'll keep him. There's he's card number 2 of the Diamond King set. And the last 2 cards, yeah, nothing special. All right, 2 cards for 3 packs? Maybe 4 packs. I've kind of lost count now. Don't think these have been searched through. They look pretty originally sealed, if you ask me. There's Eric Nolte, Mike Flanagan, Dunston for the Cubs, Oddibe McDowell, a card hiding behind him, Mark Knudsen. Dan Plesac had a long career. Ruben Sierra. I don't think that's, nope, looks like to be a second or third year card. Probably a second year card. I think he was had a card a couple years ago. Tony Gwynn, hey, Hall of Famer. Wow, I can almost stop now. We've got a really good, legitimate Hall of Famer right there. Right, Tony Gwynn. I read a stat recently that if Pete Rose came back and went 750 for 750, that's hits, consecutive hits, he still would not have a higher batting average than Tony Gwynn. Wow, that tells you something right there. So don't know if that fact is true, but if it is, OMG. So let's see. Corey Snyder was a hot prospect back in the day. Didn't really pan out too well. Dwayne Ward, of course, blew out his arm or his elbow or his shoulder in 93 or in spring training in 94. Couldn't really come back from that, or didn't come back at all, I don't believe. There's Tim Raines. We have a Diamond King, and we have a Donruss MVP, which, of course, just came in these Canadian packs, I believe. They were special. There was one Expo, I think, and one Toronto Blue Jay. But I can't remember who the Blue Jay player was back in the day. Might have been George Bell. Of course, George Bell won the MVP in 1987 with his 47 home runs that I think he had. Oh, well, how many RBIs did he have? Oh, gosh, I can't remember now. But it was quite a lot. Over 100, of course. But he won the MVP, stole it away, some would say, from Alan Trammell. There's Joey Meyer, rated rookie. Al Leiter, rated rookie. Traded by the Yankees to the Blue Jays for Jesse Barfield. And, of course, was hurt for like 4 years with the Blue Jays before he had a full season. And then he left right away, straight away in free agency. Bo Jackson, of course, not a Hall of Famer, but definitely a nice card to keep. One of his early cards. Very sweet looking. And last two cards. Okay, now we're down to the last pack. We got 6 cards that I'm keeping. Can we make it 8? Is there 2 cards in the final pack that are worth setting aside and keeping? Let's see if I can get 2 more cards. And of course, that checklist is not going to be one of those 2. So we're going to throw away the puzzle piece. Bye-bye, puzzle. Let's take a look. That's not a keeper. Not going to keep Mark Davis. Oh, not Vince Coleman. Not the Wild Thing. Let's look. Tom Candiotti, no. Tom Bernansky, no. Getting down to the end. Last half of the cards. Oh, no. Looks like I might be stopped. There's Rance Mulliniks. Love that guy. RJ Reynolds. Last card. Dennis Martinez. And that's it. So I've had like 6 packs, maybe 8 packs, and only kept 6 cards. So not good. Hopefully next time I can keep more cards in my personal collection than just 6. So that's Larkin, Gwynn, 2 Tim Raines, a Bo Jackson, and an Al Leiter rated rookie card from the Yankees. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit subscribe and see you in the next video.